Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Multiplayer. Today, we are just gonna mine the whole time. No, I'm kidding, we're not gonna do that. Although I have been mining for the past 2 hours, and I haven't been doing too great. Even with a Silk Touch pickaxe, which allows me to bring the entire ore back with me, I haven't had the best rates. And I've only found about 6 diamond ore, which, when I mined it with a Fortune 3 pickaxe, gave me about 10 diamonds, which, while that may not sound bad, for 2.5 hours, that's not the best, and I was kind of hoping for more. And I'm also thousands of blocks away from where my base is because I traveled out so far to find a cave that hadn't been looted, and I probably didn't need to travel this far, but I did, okay? So, I don't know why. And the world border was only about maybe 1.5 or 2,000 blocks away. It was not the full 30 million, or whatever the normal world border is. If I did travel that far, then I would probably age 5 years. I found a lava pool and thought to myself, well, what if I just made a nether portal and went back home through the nether? Because if you didn't know, 1 block in the nether is 8 blocks in the overworld, so theoretically it would take me 8 times as long to mine all the way up from this cave back to the surface and then run home. Rather, I could just go to the nether and find my portal that connects to my base 8 times as quicker. What I did not think about was how dangerous it would be to go through the nether, because if you didn't know, the nether's filled with lava. And fire, and anything else that can burn all of my items. So if I fell in lava, or if I burned to death, all of my items would burn with it. But at this point I wasn't thinking. I was so sick of mining and I just wanted it to be done. Spoiler alert, this proved to be a problem later on. Things are going pretty well for me so far, until I saw the fortress. This idea of mine, of just trying to raid this very quickly, turned out to be the worst decision I have ever made. And I've made a lot of terrible decisions. I once decided to eat a mayonnaise packet. Yeah, I literally did that. As soon as I set foot inside the fortress, the first thing I'm immediately greeted with is just a bombardment of pain. I should have taken this as a sign as to maybe I should do this later, but I mean, I'm pretty stubborn, so I decided that even though I already have taken damage and I'm really low on food, that this is fine and that I had nothing to worry about. I saw that wither skeleton had dropped a wither skull, and I immediately realized that is super rare and I needed to drop something to actually pick it up because my inventory was full. And in the time it took me to try and get rid of something, a piglin had picked it up and put it on, and I knew I couldn't go down there because I was out of food, and I was already getting hit, and I could not take any more damage or else I would have to eat my enchanted golden apple, which I really did not want to do because that is a super rare find. I tried picking the blazes off one by one with my bow, but I also realized I had another problem. If I tried to attack the piglin that was wearing my skeleton head, all of the others would get mad at me, because if you didn't know, piglins, or zombified piglins rather, are neutral up until you attack them. And once you attack one, they all come after you. And there were a lot in the area, and I had no food left, and I could not afford to take any more damage. After making sure the blazes couldn't shoot at me from one direction, I took the swing and hit the pigman, and then immediately realized I forgot to block off the corridor from which I came, which now piglins could come in that way, and now I was getting shot at by a blaze. I was panicking in this moment here, and I realized I could just kill these guys without them attacking me, and once I did, I blocked off the corridor, and then realized that the piglin with my skeleton head on was gone. Either I killed him or he just wandered off and died or something, but I was so furious when I found that out. After that happened, I realized I had pretty much the whole nether after me, and it was probably best to leave, but I was really running low on food, and I was only surviving off of the rotten flesh that the piglins dropped when they died, and I desperately needed help because I was going to run out soon, and I knew I probably wouldn't be able to make it off of rotten flesh for much longer. Even though I had 16 of it, it goes by pretty quickly. Not the person totally suited for the job, but I was in a really bad spot and I was desperate. After I told Nathan about my situation, he agreed to come help. And me being anxious and impatient, decided to put all of my stuff in a chest and see if I could scout the area and see how bad the situation was, because there were monsters spawning everywhere and I did not know the way back. And I knew rotten flesh would not be able to heal me in time to fight all those monsters, and being my stubborn self, I just did not want to eat my enchanted golden apple. As soon as I towered out, oh, right, that happened. And then I just, oh my, and that is not very good. That is not very good at all. The events that happened after this were quite murderous, and I'm actually going to put a death counter for me and Nathan just to see how many times we both died, because I'm telling you, it felt like forever. This felt like it took so long, and I was freaking out in the process the whole time and not really thinking straight because I knew I was going to run out of stuff pretty quickly if I didn't get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were not successful in the slightest, and I don't blame Nathan for giving up and going to do with the villagers. This was painful, and this was taking forever, and it was so, it was terrible. Although I was not going to let all of my stuff be gone just because of a few mishaps in the Nether Fortress, and I managed to make it back without dying. But I mean, look at that! Take 1 second to look at how many things there are right there after me. There's somehow a magma cube in here. They don't spawn in here anymore. Honestly, what is this? I know the server's on hard mode, but this seems absolutely ridiculous. After I got hit once, I managed to almost clear out all of them after what felt like forever. I felt like I was just swinging and missing every single time, but look at this. Explain right now how that hit me. There's no way, right? I was so confused as well. I don't know how that happened. It literally went through the shield, and I was holding it up the whole time. When I made it back, I realized a wither skeleton had picked up all of my stuff from when I had died last, which meant it hadn't despawned and won't until it dies. So I realized I actually had a chance to get my stuff back, and I did it in the most non-efficient way of just trying to fist kill everything, and it took forever. I had to make a little farm like hole thing in the ground to try and make this easier, and also for me to not die, and I still got hit and almost died again. From where? If anyone watching this video right now, I've watched that clip about 1,000,000 times. Where in the world did that wither skeleton actually come from? I was so confused, and I was so happy. I thought I did it, and then I just died. And I looked, there was no hole in the roof, there was no hole in the walls. I have no idea where that thing came from. I don't know. This has to be like the millionth time is what it feels like. I actually, this time, was able to clear out everything and made sure that there was no monsters or nothing that could possibly kill me at that point. And I thoroughly checked so that that wouldn't happen again. Even though I somehow again ended up on 1 heart. I feel like all of these attempts, I somehow ended on 1 heart before I died. Which, like every single time, not just on 2 hearts. It's always been 1 heart. Although now that I had everything on me, this was it. If I died now, it was game over, and all of that was for nothing, because I would lose everything that I had been dying to get, literally. So I played it as safe as I could. I dug through the fortress until I hit the edge, and then mined to the bridge that I had created earlier, and just bolted. Just ran for my life. I was just praying to the Minecraft gods I wouldn't get hit by that blaze, and somehow they heard me, because I came out of it unscathed. Okay, that's a lie. But once I did make it back and made sure that my stuff was safe, I went over to Nathan and gave him a few diamonds, because I knew he had tried to help me and failed, and I wasted a bunch of his time, and I felt kind of bad. After a while of me mining my ores, Nathan actually came by again because he was confused as to why he heard deep slate mining even though he was on the surface, but he was just like, oh, okay. And then we started being stupid because we had nothing else to do. And I absolutely love trolling Nathan.
Get the axe out of your hand. Get the sword out of your hand. Get anything out of your hand. No. Stop following me.
I didn't do that. I'm innocent, okay? Having just come from mining my ores, I still had all of them on me because that was only like 2 minutes ago. You don't see a problem here, do you? Well, I didn't. I just saw quality entertainment being looped over and over and over again.
I hate you.
See? Quality entertainment at its finest.
Uh-oh.
You'd think we'd learn our lesson.
Please, 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 no, 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 please, no. Please, please tell me I got rid of the lava time. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Don't ask. It's a miracle. Just don't question it.
That was close. Oh God.
See what I mean about not learning our lesson?
Huh? No? Oh wait, yeah, I do.
I thought because it was raining, I would be immediately put out if I was on fire, and me and Nathan wanted to test it.
Wait, are you actually? Let's test it.
Yeah, we were very, very incorrect. Hearing Nathan's gasp right before it cut out was probably the funniest thing ever. The entire video, everything that we had done to try and get those ores back from the nether and bring them home safely,
Oh no.
all of that, immediately gone. That we've gone through about 3 to 4 hours of footage here, and I don't have a lot of free time because I'm in school and I have a ton of things to do. So that hurt. That was so painful, and I still can't believe we did that.
No. Can I just give you an IOU one and then you go mine it and then you can take advantage of me when I'm actually rich?
As much as I wanted to torture troll Nathan, it probably wouldn't be worth it, and so I just told him that he had to make me an iron farm.
Wait, what?
I said make me something that will give me infinite iron, unpaid labor worker.
I could use it too, though, right? I could use it too, right?
Fine, I guess.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, cause I was just thinking, yeah, that isn't that bad. Cause I was just thinking the other day, I want to have like a business with you. Okay, this could be our first business together, though, an iron business.
Who in the world would buy iron, Nathan? This is such a bad idea.
Not the viewers yet. Oh my god. Oh. I'm one hit away. Stop.
I desperately needed that. Also, never announce how low you are in front of me. It's not gonna end well for you. Trust me.
Wow. Here you go. I can't really make it right now because I'm busy. I'll make it episode 3 because episode 2 I'm gonna make.
At this point in time, he hasn't even finished making episode 1, so I don't know how long this will be.
Yo, your
Cause,
stats went high. Holy sh!
Oh no. Yeah, we had to explain to Phoenix what happened, and even if we told her the coolest story as to why her deaths went up, she still would have said,
I shake my head at you too.
Hey. I did pretty good. I would like to point out because I had like 14 deaths yesterday already, so I only went up by 11.
That's almost double the amount of deaths, Nathan.
The biggest accomplishment. I hate you.
Nah.
Absolute what?
It took him almost 30 seconds to kill me, and I had nothing.
Shut.
And about 7 seconds for me to kill him with an iron pickaxe.
Just focus on your freaking episodes, guys.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, today didn't go so well, and we haven't gotten anything done, and me and Nathan are still killing each other. We have not made any progress whatsoever. But you know what? It was worth it. This was actually really hilarious. And it's either only gonna get more hilarious or more stupid. I don't even know how that happened. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave it because I'm actually out of time to make this episode because I'm going on vacation for 3 days. Although when I get back I'll try and edit some more, and I can guarantee you there will be progress next episode. Because I know we really didn't get much done. But next time I promise I'm gonna start working on a base because I know I'm kind of just respawning in Nathan's base, and that's probably the worst area where you could possibly respawn in. Imagine how dirty that bed is. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'll see you guys later, and yeah, bye.